Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're continuing with our playthrough of Life is Strange Reunion. Let's explore. That's still creepy in the window. That looks like there is somebody there, but I'm going to have a look around. What's this?
New England Wreck Kings. That's a mouthful. It looks like the demolition was planned, but they never had a date set for it.
Maybe they haven't decided yet.
It's getting really tense between Abraxas and his demolition crew. This looks like a big operation for one house. If I insert the right object in these symbols, will this thing turn into a rocket ship and fly me to Abraxas' home planet?
What's in here?
I knew Abraxas used to be an occultist group. Maybe it still is?
You never know. No demolition.
Abraxas thinks they can move back into their house. But I don't think the administration is giving up yet.
Victory. Abraxas' leadership has defeated the corrupt administration. The state demolition was ordered by the Lakeport Historic Commission, and an inspection of the property will now take place, as we've been lobbying for. Ooh. Hell no, we won't go. Hands off our town. There's fireworks in there.
Fireworks outside a demolition site. Real smart, Abraxas.
Maybe that's what starts the fire here. The fireworks, maybe?
I don't think the demolition is happening anymore, but this sign is pretty alarming.
Oh dear. Can we get in the sound of this lorry? What's over here? I don't want to miss anything. What the hell? There's a map.
It's not just this house. Owen's plans are to take over the whole neighborhood.
He's not a nice person at all. I don't like him. I didn't like him anyway, the way he spoke to Max.
All this firewood is alarming.
Dumpster?
Looks like they trashed half the house.
Why though?
I'm an amateur detective at best, but this footprint looks pretty fresh to me.
Someone's in there? Oh, it's a bloody mannequin, no wonder. Yeah.
That's one way to keep out trespassers.
Yeah, that looks creepy as heck. I thought last week, I was like, yeah, that's creepy, there's somebody in there watching us.
So in the end, it was the Lakeport Historical Commission that stepped in to stop the demolition. Good for them.
They need to stop them from getting that, well, the town.
Owen has not backed down in his fight against Abraxas.
All residents of 318 Fremont Stunt must comply with the university's eviction notice immediately. Please report to the University Housing and Residence Office for your new lodging arrangement. Such a bad person.
They're kicked out of their house, but they're still gathering Halloween decorations?
And here we are. Boarded windows.
Someone tried to get in this way, but they failed.
What's that? What the hell?
Hey, where are you going? I was enjoying the show.
What the hell? What the hell is that?
Now or never.
What the hell was that? Looked alien-like. Could have been fireflies, but why would they help me find an entrance? It's weird. Oh, back at Chloe.
We're starting to close up shop, but you can hang out for a bit if you need.
Thanks. I'll try not to linger too long.
You hear that, Professor? Last call.
Okay, let's practice again. Hey, Max. It's me, that girl you don't text back. Anyway, I've been having recurring nightmares of you killing me. And I think I'm going insane. Anyway, how have you been?
Oh, she's nervous. Linger. Oh, it's first person. Okay.
Hey, Max. It's me, your sexy exy. Want to unpack our trauma together? If I see another turtle, I might just scream.
Oh, it is.
Sick. Someone's killing it on the bottom of these coasters. I must be way closer to campus than I thought. Go fighting cardinals, I guess.
Keychain.
Who just leaves free shit around like this?
You can take it? So can we take it? Keep.
That will be mine now.
Yep,
Thank
mine.
you.
Mine. What we can see from over here.
Must be the gender studies students those towny dicks were talking about.
Okay, there's nothing else there. There's an open mic schedule.
Poetry, a cappella, and a raffle? Oh, looks like I missed a wild time.
You certainly did, Chloe. You certainly did. Oh, event schedule.
I guess the Vermont music scene is more than drum circles and fish cover bands. Who knew?
Yeah.
Planetarium, you say? If I make it to Monday, I know what my plans are.
Yeah, she loves space.
Can a girl get some privacy around here? Someone better cut that fish off. It's tanked. Max would laugh at that.
Hang on, can we have a look at journal? Okay, nothing extra on hers. Same with the messages. That was just in that one section. Can't say anything to Amanda. Beers ponder.
Lonely guy with book at bar. Usually one of the least threatening species of drunk. Usually.
Let's speak to him.
Caledon, Professor?
Fuck no.
Okay. I didn't mean anything by it. Just thought you looked... professory.
Oh, I'm highly professory. Too professory for the kid glove cannibals and their shrink-wrapped so-called minds.
Yeah, bye.
Good talk, man. Whatever the fuck you just said.
Case, meet point.
No sign of the fuzz hanging around here anymore. Maybe I'm in the clear. This place is a brew pub, too? Damn. The hipsters really did win.
Let's ponder.
Hey, Max. Remember that shitty breakup letter I wrote you years back before we stopped talking? No. Me neither.
Contemplate.
Hey, Max. What a nice, stable life you got here. Girlfriend, boyfriend, actual friends. It's cool. I'll go be a disaster somewhere else. Hey, bartender. Can I get a double shot of direction and a chaser of self-confidence?
Appreciate you letting me grab a bite before the kitchen closes.
No worries. It was a busy night. Plenty of mop-up to do.
How close are we to Caledon University?
2 minutes by car, 10 by foot. By electric scooter, Depends on your sense of balance.
So this is like a Caledon bar?
It's a lot of things, but yeah, we get plenty of students and faculty here. What brings you around?
I'm visiting someone on campus. I haven't seen her in a really long time. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. I guess I'm stalling until I can figure out what I want to say when I see her. The real problem is, I don't think the right words actually exist.
Oh. She must be pretty important to get you all fucked up in the head like that.
She's the most important person in my life, and has been for pretty much as long as I can remember. Problem is, our lives don't really fit together anymore.
Yeah. I've been there. Look, I don't normally go in for the whole wise bartender shtick, but in my opinion, there are precious few people on this earth worth giving a shit about. If you found one of them, and it sounds like it to me, you're one of the lucky ones. And then none of the other shit matters. Just my opinion. Check's on the bar when you're ready.
She's right.
She's cool. I wonder if Max knows her. I bet they'd like each other.
You have no idea.
Hey, didn't I kick your ass out? You're going on the banned list. Are you a student?
No?
Good. Then I'm banning you from campus, too. Name?
Shit. Better think fast.
Okay, back talk. Chloe can use arguments and sort to get someone to do what she wants, okay.
Thing is, I'm actually a prospective graduate student. I'm here to visit campus.
What program?
Space.
I'm doing astrology and whatnot with Professor Murphy. I listen to his podcast.
I think you mean astronomy, unless you're studying to write horoscopes, which would be fitting for Caledon these days.
Oh, might get screwed.
Uh-huh. And where are you matriculating from?
Seattle.
I'm from the Northwest.
Shit.
I went to University of Seattle.
Really? I'm from Bainbridge. Did you go to UW Seattle, or Seattle University, or City University of Seattle?
Oh, shit.
The second one?
Last question. Since you're so interested in Caledon, what is our school mascot?
Fucking no, man. Cardinal? Bear Cardinal? I don't know. Forgot.
The Cardinal, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Go Cardinals.
Shit. I'm sorry for hassling you. All the tension around here lately has put me on edge.
Don't worry about it.
You know what? Since we're here, why don't you let me get you your visitor pass? I just need the name of your faculty sponsor.
Oh, no.
My sponsor?
Yeah. All prospective student visits need a faculty sponsor, so you must have one.
Max?
Come on, Chloe. Are you really gonna let your reunion with Max start with her bailing your ass out? But what choice do I have?
Max? Say Max. Max.
Her name is Max. Professor Max. Maxine Professor Caulfield.
Fucking figures.
Hold on.
Hearing about a lot of activity at 3180 Fremont Street. Is the demolition scheduled for tonight?
What?
News to me. I did drive by earlier and saw an adult female in the area. Looked a little shady. I doubt she was with the demo crew.
Oh, shit. I think I know who the shady woman was. But they wouldn't do the demolition tonight without warning, right?
Who are you talking about?
Max Caulfield,
Oh, no.
professor. She was asking about Fremont. I didn't think she'd go there in the middle of the night, for fuck's sake.
Uh-oh. Like, he might be a dick, but I'm glad he said that. He knew straight away. He was like, shit. Yeah, damn it. Go on, Chloe. Go on. Oh, Max, what are we doing? They're going to blow the place up and we're... Oh, no. Can we leave? Can we please leave? Can we leave,
Anybody
please?
here?
No, they're going to blow the place up, Max. We've got to get
Hello?
out. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, no. Chloe's got to save us, right? This is how we're going to meet. What the?
I just found my first fire hazard. This is insane.
What the hell? What the hell are they worshipping? And they're making potions.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Oh, Loretta.
Oh, hey, Max.
Loretta?
She's here investigating as well.
I was just getting in some extracurricular shooting down here. Cool spot, huh?
Were you just photographing me?
I was photographing the Abraxas house, and then you came in. Was I suddenly supposed to stop? Look around. All the secrets about Abraxas are right here.
Yeah, we're gonna work together.
Finally gonna uncover them tonight. Question is, what are you doing here, Max? Are you connected to Abraxas? We can keep this off the record for now.
No. I have reason to believe there is a danger to the campus. And to you.
To me? No one knows I'm here. You didn't know it when you came in. But you do know something. You have a lot more going on than meets the eye, don't you? I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what's up.
I can't tell her why, but I need to get Loretta to leave right now.
Compromise.
Okay, here's the deal. If you leave right now, I will sit down for an interview with you and tell you everything I learned about Abraxas. On the record.
A quid pro quo. You're savvier than you look. It's a deal. I got everything I needed anyway. See you around.
Why can't we just work with her?
Okay, time to search around and look for any clues.
Problem here.
We're both locked in.
The door's locked.
Oh, shit.
Oh crap, someone else must be here.
Uh-oh.
Let's just go out the way we came. Shh.
Take bundle.
Gotta call someone nosing around. Probably a Caledon kid. I would love to bust one of those secret society shitheads.
Are those the cops?
Take. I'm collecting shit.
You can't let me get busted, Max. My story is so important.
Use broom.
Oh, it's stuck. Let me.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
someone is here!
Okay, so use crowbar. Crowbar ain't gonna get kicked off easy, is it?
It's stuck. Someone must have locked it when they ran through before. Means it's empty, right?
Fuck. All right. We'll give him the all clear. Come on, it's about to start.
What's about to start?
Demolition.
set. Detonation commencing.
Oh.
What the fuck? They're demolishing the house now?
Oh my god.
I'll disable the charges. Are you fucking nuts? There's no time, we have to run.
1 minute until detonation.
Just stay back.
1 minute? What the fuck we gonna do?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What do I do?
I can't cut this wire without a tool.
Oh my fucking god, what are we doing? This is so fucking stupid. Wire cutters! This is so fucking crazy. I can't believe we're doing this.
This is crazy.
Disable.
What are we doing, Max?
Detonation in 20 seconds.
That's one. Is there any more?
It's going to come down on our heads. Max!
Oh shit.
Crap.
8
Oh, okay. Of course we fucking did twice. Like an idiot. Okay, so we got this one first.
This is crazy. What are we doing, Max?
Detonation in 20 seconds.
And then this one.
It's going to come down on our heads. Max!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's one.
This is crazy. What are we doing, Max?
Detonation in 20 seconds.
This is freaking crazy. Then this one.
It's going to come down on our heads.
Yeah, give me a minute. One more.
8, 7, 6, 5,
That's got to be right.
4, 3,
That's it, right?
2, 1.
Jesus.
Holy shit! You're crazy, Max.
We need to get out of here before someone finds us.
Hey, is someone there?
Run away.
Let's run.
No, I want to talk to the assholes who tried to blow us up. On the record.
The cops! Pack it up now!
So they're doing it illegally. Here we go. Oh,
Hey, Max. Heard you were in trouble.
oh bless.
How are you here?
Lots to discuss. Right now, I think we should run.
Yeah.
Let's go, Max!
Yay! Oh wow. So good to have them reunited. So freaking cool. Oh.
And then our walkie went off, and I heard that someone was creeping around an abandoned building. I didn't really need the skeezy professor to tell me it was you. Max, you're kind of staring a lot.
Sorry, I think I might be in shock.
Sure. Blast from the past and all.
That was one way to put it. I felt blasted into a million pieces last night.
Max, we have a lot to catch up on. But I've been awake since Indianapolis.
Of course. Take my bed. We'll talk in the morning.
Thank you for understanding.
I'm not sure I understand anything right now, but I'm glad you're here. Come on, the bedroom's upstairs.
Thanks.
The 10,000 times I played this moment out in my head, I could never figure out what to say to her. What on earth do I say to her now?
You gonna sit there all night?
Just resting my legs. It's been a long, strange day. I'll tell you about it in the... Right when everything is falling into chaos, she walks in. Like she heard her cue. So, Max, what's it gonna take to get ready for the strangest conversation of your life?
Make Chloe feel at home. Oh.
I don't know what to say to Chloe when she wakes up, but I can guess that she will be cold, hungry, and in need of coffee.
Well, first
Guess
things
I'm
first.
checking in with Vin this afternoon. I wonder if this is about the Abraxas house.
Hang on, we'll read it as soon as we get a chance. Okay. Black and white cookie, black and white cookie. I would like to formally request a meeting with you this afternoon to discuss an important matter. Attendance is mandatory. Can I request to be mandatory? If you don't accept my request, I am mandated to be pissed off about it. It's pretty simple. Want to give me some clue what it's about? None in the slightest. I'll be in the president's office. See you there. Oh, Safi. See you around next time. I think so. You're seeing soon enough, darling. Don't get stressing. You're pretty. What do you mean, something with your mum? You'll see soon enough, darling. Don't get stressing. You look pretty little head. Please stop. I can't handle more bad southern accents. Bad? I worked on that accent for weeks. It's extremely authentic, if you say so. Diamond. Hey, how's life on the road? Everything okay? Would love to hear from you. Call me sometime. Hey, I'm at the Abraxas house. You used to live here, right? There's some pretty sketchy stuff going on. What about Abraxas and the school? Not to mention you. Please call me. She's going to come into it at some point. Calendar alert. Campus security alert reminder. The Fremont section of Lakeport is currently closed to all university personnel. Any student found trespassing will be subject to disciplinary action. Journal. That's what we was on. 8. I haven't seen her since that morning at the Overlook. She was so certain she knew what to do next. Find other people with powers, and I don't know, I'm not even sure she knew. I didn't want her to go, but I wanted her to find what she was looking for. She deserves to feel like she belongs. But if she's here, does it mean that she's given up? I hope she'll forgive me for telling her mum she's here after all. Yasmin is as worried about Safi as I am. But honestly, the cowardly part of me just hopes that Safi doesn't find out. She knows. Holy shit. It's 4 AM, I haven't slept. I'm writing this to help me stay awake. She's here. She's sleeping on my bed. Not drooling on my pillow right now. Chloe, love of my life, thorn in my heart. God, I hope she doesn't read this. The last time I saw her, I was sitting on the motel bed, sobbing into the threadbare tissues. She was promising me that it would be all okay someday. This can't have been what she meant. Chloe Elizabeth Price is here. Maybe if I keep writing it down, it won't sound so insane. I guess I always thought that we'd meet again someday, but I figured it would be years from now and that it would be more of a mutual plan. She looked exhausted. She mentioned Indianapolis. How far did she drive in order to make her big entrance and whisk me away from the Abrax? I fell asleep. I'm going to put this journal away, but I can't sleep. Not yet. Not until the world starts making sense. Right, let's explore everything before we... Coupon.
If you stay in one place long enough, restaurants learn your birthday. Cute or creepy? If you stay in one place long enough, restaurants learn your birthday. Cute
Creepy.
or creepy?
My duffel bag.
Chloe almost fell asleep climbing the stairs. She must have driven for a while to get here.
Photography books.
I bought these in a panic when I started teaching. Sometimes great art is the best mentor.
Oh, a TV's up. I was going to say, has she not got a TV? It's up there. No, you need a television. Look at that for a bloody view.
Moses collected a few weird artifacts from the merge. He thinks they're fascinating. I think they're horrifying.
Celebration of life for Caledon students and faculty. Join us as we mourn the loss of Sophia Lowen Fayad. Administration will be in love. Flowers donations will be raised for the Granite Heart Mental Health Clinic. Okay.
Moses says this telescope is an embarrassment, but it helps me look at birds on the lake just fine. If I hadn't been there last night, would Loretta be here now?
Max, I just got home. I don't even know what to think. First of all, thank you. If you hadn't stayed so calm, I don't know what would have happened to us. I was questioned by the police and questioned them in turn until they took my recorder. I'm in trouble for trespassing, but the proof I uncovered was worth it. Lakeport County Court ordered a stave demolition a week ago. What happened last night was illegal. Somebody wants that building to come down and they're willing to break the law to make it happen. I'm going to confront President Teller today. I think you and I both deserve some answers. I think we should go with you.
Diamond is worried about Sophie? I haven't heard from either of them in months. And they were off together?
Max, sorry I haven't responded to your text. I know you want to know about my trip and what's going on and but we need to talk about Safi. From what she's told me, you know about her little secret. So Safi has been shape-shifting like a lot. 8 months ago it was an occasional thing, but then it was a whole day, a weekend, or some random person, like she was trying to beat anyone but herself. We stopped in the town a few months ago and Safi hit it off with a girl named Ivy. Thought we might slow down for a bit, but then they had a fight. When we hit the road again, Safi started living as Ivy full-time. So weird. We had a bit of a falling out last month and I think she might be headed back to Caledon. I don't know what she wants, but keep an eye out. She's not in a good place right now, Diamond.
What's going on, Sophie? How do I help you?
So that's Ivy. She took Ivy's identity. New message from Moses. Should have guessed, but stay stuff. Okay, maybe I can wait. I'll let you know what I find. I heard from Diamond. Whoa, how is she? She's, I think, okay, maybe a bit confused. She's worried about Safi. I don't think their trip turned out how either of them wanted. Damn, I've been reaching out to her. I've reached out again. Just glad she's okay. Me too. Look.
Maybe if I thaw out my body, my mind will follow.
Let's light it.
I know I'm very anti-fire right now, but the place is freezing.
And we want Chloe to feel at home. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, no, I don't want to rewind it. What am I doing? Okay, let me rewrite that. I don't know why I accidentally did that.
I'm very
I don't know why I accidentally rewound. I don't need to rewind. Books, no. Music, no. Can we go outside? No. Let's go to the kitchen. Can we go in our Arrested Development? No. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, what's this one here? Diddly-dee-dee-dee. Prince.
Hazel's a great agent, and she put so much work into this weekend. I hope she eventually forgives me.
Max, I got prints of all your favourites and a couple of mine as well. Have a look and bring 3 to 4 with you this weekend. See the hotel at 9 AM with a schedule for the day. Don't stress about it. Just take one terrifying encounter at a time. Yeah, it's the thing. It's going to hurt her because it's going to ruin her reputation as well. Muffin. Make a coffee. Birthday card.
It's my birthday. Again. But I doubt that's why Chloe dropped by.
Happy birthday, Max. Hope your gallery weekend is a huge success. Don't forget to take some time to celebrate and think about our Christmas offer. We'd love to have you in Oregon, but I'm happy to come to you if it's easier. Never has seen a white Christmas in decades. We're so proud of you, honey. You built a beautiful life for yourself. Love, Mom and Dad. Fridge.
I wasn't planning on being home this weekend. There's nothing in my fridge but film.
Like that. Hang on. I'll make coffee. And coffee.
Wakey, wakey.
Make coffee.
Yikes. I didn't even notice where we parked last night.
Oh.
Better move it. But where did she leave her keys?
We're gonna get in trouble. We're not gonna get in trouble, are we? Maybe in the bag.
It's not snooping if it's Chloe, right?
Sketchbook.
I remember this band. Chloe used to work their merch table. Now she's the manager. There you are.
Keys. Map.
Chloe left a tour to drive out here? What the hell for? Flannel, band tees, and artfully ripped tank tops. Classic Chloe. Now Chloe's the one trying to keep kids from stealing the merch. I wanted to ask her 1,000 questions, but she barely had the energy to get upstairs.
Okay. Alright, back in a second. I'm going to go and drive your car and hopefully not crash it. We're gonna... Okay, now we're gonna be Chloe, aren't we? Like, Max, where are you?
Somebody did well for herself. How did Max wind up in the world's bougiest log cabin?
Because she was besties with the ex-president of the university.
What the... That was the girl at the bar last night. Max thinks her name is Sophie? Coffee. She's awake.
Yeah, snoop around. That's exactly what Max would do.
What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max? Tweecore, acoustic chill, and lots of indie rock. Classic Max. What? Did she not have enough artsy hipster cred already? She told me to take the bed and then pretended to go downstairs. But when I peeked later on, she was definitely still watching me.
'Cause she loves you.
This is from that film festival in Boise. 2 days of movies that made me want to claw my eyes out, but she never stopped smiling. Wait, is it Saturday? I showed up on Max's birthday. But why is she here and not on this trip? I've been avoiding mirrors for days. I probably look as crazy as I sound. Not bad for a girl who never finished high school.
Purpose of the course, students will learn the introductory principles of photography and the basics of how to operate a camera, both digital and analog. We'll also work together to discover each student's personal artistic style. Objectives of the course: how is this different from purpose of the course? Try to skip it, but apparently it's a required line. Thanks a lot, Caledon. Teacher portal. Course schedule. Please read the schedule carefully. We won't often be meeting in the classroom. We won't always be meeting at 2 p.m. Let me know if you can't attend a particular session and we'll figure something out. Okay. Photo wall.
It's been years. What has she been up to? Her life is so full now. Max knows the woman from the lighthouse? And her name is also Sophie? What the hell?
Oh, you have no idea.
This place is so beautiful. It makes me want to throw up. If Max was gonna try and replace me with someone, I'm glad it was a dog. Oh, the early days, when we thought the adventure would go on forever. Now she can talk about f-stops and shutter speeds to her heart's content. Is she moving out of her urban decay phase? What's next in the Max Caulfield oeuvre? She's photographed everything under the sun, but she's saving space for more. God, this girl. Max has a whole new life here. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
No, you should have come.
Come on. It'll be okay. It's Max.
She still drives like a teenager. Some things never...
Trying to steal my truck?
Just joyriding it to a parking space.
How long has it been? A year? A decade? I'm not really sure anymore.
It is so incredibly good to see you, Chloe.
Don't get excited. I come bearing baggage. And before you say anything, I know I should have called first. I just figured I'd know what the fuck to say when I was looking at you.
Okay. The floor is yours.
In some sequences, you can pick choices for both Max and Chloe, shaping the direction of the relationship.
Lately,
It's gonna be weird.
I keep getting these... I don't know. Visions? It's been happening for a minute, but they're getting worse. It seemed like maybe some time fuckery took place, so I figured I'd come ask the time fucker herself.
What kind of visions?
Both, isn't it?
A tumble dryer of madness? It's like an acid trip, except I didn't even get to take acid. And lately, I keep seeing this dark-haired woman, who just so happens to be on your photo wall. Who's Safi?
Safi was my friend. Last year, she went through a hard time, did a lot of damage, and left the school.
Did she graffiti the girls' bathroom on her way out? Not that it's a competition or anything. And who's the friend on your dresser? Your second friend named Safi?
This is gonna sound crazy, but it's the same person. Safi can shapeshift.
So this place is... what? Like some freaky power academy?
No, not at all. It's a coincidence, as far as I know.
Never a dull fucking moment with you. Any idea why your friend is in my dreamscape? Or is that a coincidence too?
I'm not sure. What else do you see in your visions besides her?
I see... a storm destroying Arcadia Bay. And my mom's grave. I know the town is fine and my mom's alive, but it feels so...
What do you mean? Chloe, the town was destroyed. Over a decade ago.
So, you must be the real crazy one then, because I just drove through Arcadia Bay a month ago. Had lunch with my mom at the Two Whales.
I don't know what's happening, but there definitely was a storm. And I'm so sorry, but your mom didn't make it.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
It's pretty messed up for you to make me prove something like this, but voila. A selfie for my mom's gram. Stardate, 1 month ago.
Crazy.
Joyce is alive. In the town?
It's right where we left it. So, those horrible visions, those are what? Your memories?
Yes, of what actually happened. Or at least, what happened to me. Or you with me, or what I thought you... Oh, shit. How do we have two separate realities? And how is Arcadia Bay back?
Because she merged the timelines.
I spent 3,000 miles of tire because I thought you might have those answers.
I don't yet. Right now, I just can't believe how incredible this is. Let's back up. When did the visions start? Was it just before Christmas?
How did you know that?
Because last December, my friend Sophie lost control of her powers. She had sort of a mental breakdown.
Breakdown? As in, she broke the foundations of space and time?
Well, she had help. For a while, there were two separate realities. One where Sophie was alive, one where she was dead. I managed to merge them back together. But maybe I merged more than that? It's only a theory. We should talk to my friend Moses. He's been studying my powers. He'll want to hear about your visions.
You're talking like you want me to stick around.
We do.
Of course I do.
I guess that's a relief. We haven't talked in a while, so I didn't know how you'd respond to the human wrecking ball showing up at your door.
Honestly, I've been building this moment up in my head for so long. I wasn't sure how I'd respond either. I feel like everything between us just got so
Deeply and thoroughly fucked?
I was going to say complicated. I didn't know I could love someone so much and be so angry. And then when you left, I felt like I was in shock. I didn't know how to move on.
Me too.
Oh,
I just knew I had to.
I can describe the motel room in detail. I can recite your letter word for word. But for the life of me, I couldn't tell you why. Why did we actually break up?
yeah, Chloe. What are the choices? Too much trauma, growing apart, your powers, it doesn't matter.
I know my reality might not be fully real, but even in what I remember, there was so much baggage. The storm, Jefferson, Rachel.
I could never get past the idea that you blamed me for the storm.
I never.
I know, I do. I think part of me wanted you to. Like, my guilt didn't think I deserved to be happy.
At this point, does any of it matter? Are we even the same people we were then?
I don't know. I think that's what always terrified me. What if the us who made that promise to each other isn't us anymore? Is the promise still real?
Professor Caulfield, it's security.
What are you doing? Don't answer.
We're adults. We don't need to hide from the security guard anymore.
Max?
Good morning, Professor. Are you expecting a prospective graduate student this weekend?
Yes. Sorry. Was I supposed to clear it with you? I'm still learning the ropes.
No problem. I'll get her in the system. But tell her to behave herself. She's already been in one altercation since arriving in Lakeport.
Thanks for the warning, Noelle, but she's perfectly safe.
Due respect, ma'am, but it's my job to determine that.
Well, if that's everything, I should get back to my darkroom.
Have a good weekend.
You're the worst. Did you get in a fight last night?
You shove one townie and suddenly you're a danger to the school. Professor Caulfield. Has a ring to it.
As our new president likes to remind me, I'm really just Instructor Caulfield.
Do you like teaching?
It's amazing. My students are so curious and so smart. I haven't had the best experiences with education, but
you can make sure that they do. That's cool. And you've been here for what? A year? Make any friends? Date any babes?
Yeah, you
I
did.
did get close to someone. You'd like her. She's a bartender in town.
What? The girl with the Princess Leia buns? I met her. She's cute. So what happened?
My powers just doomed another relationship. No big deal.
Not that I wasn't happy to do it, but want to tell me why I saved your ass from a demolition site?
Only if you're ready for more time fuckery. If I don't do something to stop it, the whole school will be on fire by tomorrow night.
Okay, so what does future Max think caused it?
Arson, yeah. It is arson.
I think it was deliberate. Someone wants to burn down that house. Or maybe they want to burn the whole school. I don't know. My friends, my students, they're in danger. And right now, I don't know enough to do anything about it.
And you're sure you want to do something? Not worried about causing a storm?
I'm terrified of it. But I understand my powers better now. And I can't just sit back when I have a chance to save everyone. That house belongs to Abraxas, Caledon's secret society. And our president has a weird interest in it. I have questions for both.
That Moses guy you mentioned, do you think he'd be willing to meet with me?
I think he'd give his favorite telescope to meet with you. He should be in his office now. I'll take you.
Hey, how are you feeling about me being here with all this going on?
I didn't know I could feel this happy. You invented a whole new emotion for me.
Wow. You're welcome.
Your visions, the fire, we'll figure it all out. I'm just so glad you're here.
Well, good. I guess I'll stick around. Is that what I think it is? You assholes have your own observatory? Oh, okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but I am definitely breaking in there tonight.
You don't need to.
Earth to Max. You good?
Sorry. I just still can't believe it. You're really here.
Listen, if I'm gonna feel okay about being here with everything you have going on, I don't want to be weighing you down.
You're not.
Good. Then let's split up. I'll go up to the Science Palace and meet your friend while you go focus on the firefuckers.
What? No, we do together?
No, I'll walk you there.
Max, I've navigated stairs before. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
Oh, this is how they're gonna work you up playing as both. And now she knows.
Chloe! I'm okay, you goober. Now go.
Good luck. She must have come looking for me, and I wasn't here. She found Moses, and she... But I'm here now. And this time, I will make sure nothing happens to her.
We're gonna save as many people as we can. We'll save everybody. Well, we'll try. It's gonna be freaking difficult, but we'll try. Oh, this is so good. Oh, yeah, we've got to speak to Vin.
About anything besides Chloe at the moment.
I don't want to go in here. I don't want to see the new president. I don't like him. He's stinky.
But if I want to save her and everyone else, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me.
Well, Vin's probably the best one to do it. So we've got meet with Vin, new message from Chloe, new message from Moses. Wonderful. Okay, I've already read that one. There's nothing extra to that. SMS, Chloe. Okay, yo Max, if I get it, I'm the last person here, blah blah. Hey, let me know if you need me to come up with you. The admin building isn't too far. Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet. Though to be fair, I'm not sure the staircase has an end to it. Joking. JFC? I'm not sure. I'm not great with text language and all that. I need to quit smoking. That sounds great. Maybe right after we solve your existential crisis. Deal. Okay, I think I've climbed Mount Science. I'm heading in. Good luck. Send updates. Update I was wrong. There are more stairs. Hey, heads up, there's an important visitor coming to your office now. Are you going to give me any more than that? Honestly, I don't think my thumbs can handle the amount of explanation it requires. Better just to talk to her. Sure, I'm ready to receive your mystery guest. Speaking of, you broke in the Abraxas house last night? Yeah, but how? I connected some dots between my police scanner and the security text blast. And knowing you, didn't we agree not to make any major changes? I wasn't trying to. I was looking around the outside and I saw something strange. Next thing I know, I was in the basement with Loretta. Sirens started blaring and the house almost came down on our heads. Wait, Loretta? Didn't you see something about her in the original file? Yes, Loretta's March. What's a connection? I don't know, but I'm realising we need to start collecting everything you find. We have no idea what might be important yet. I want you to send me everything related to the fire. I'll transcribe and catalogue it all and create a database of any evidence for us to review later. Will do, thank you, Moses. Well, that's where I've got to go, because Vin will be... There he is, our friend. But I want to have a look around here, because you never know what I might pick up.
Ugh, the Caledon rebrand is beginning.
Ugh.
When a slogan feels like a personal attack.
Yeah, because he wants to get rid of you because you're part of the ex-president's, group. I'm surprised he hasn't got rid of Ben.
Can I put my International Photography Award in here? Maybe it would get Owen to take me seriously.
Loretta, can we talk to her?
Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Member of Caledon University's first co-ed class, Gretchen pioneered the Caledon Women's Equality League, the Caledon Call, and other initiatives to continue making Caledon a great place for students. Okay. Loretta. A new friend.
I hope Loretta learned something from her brush with disaster last night. But I doubt it. Good morning. Okay. Promise is a promise.
What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Question 1. What is your connection to the Abraxas Society?
I don't have one. Some of my students are members, but I'm not.
Then why were you in their basement last night?
Yeah, Owen.
Our new president has a lot of plans for Caledon. It appears that Abraxas is standing in the way of those plans.
Question 2. Should students be concerned about an unchecked secret society running...
Loretta. My turn. How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
I respect the need for closure. And for answers.
I swear, Max. There's something weird about this. Abraxas is hiding something. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
No, help us, Loretta. Let's team up. Research Abraxas up,
has
Loretta.
a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them.
Yeah, let me have a look. I'll find out. There's gotta be something. History of the occult. Let's read it.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
Chapter 4, The Moon, the Stars, the Occult, the Life and Legacy of Jack Parsons. Few people achieve the levels of fame and notoriety that Jack Parsons did, and he managed to achieve it twice over as both a brilliant rocket scientist and an influenced occultist. Okay, born October... Okay, this is quite an old group then. Born October 2nd, 1912. Parsons was a daring, some might say reckless engineer who died on June 17th, 1952 at the tragic age of 37 after an explosion in his home laboratory. Blimey neck. Between his work with Aleister Crowley and L. Ron Hubbard, before Hubbard swindled him, and his contributions to the American counterculture movement, Parsons left an indelible mark. Some even credit him with our culture's growing interest in neo-paganism. Parsons is rightly seen as a pioneer in the aerospace industry, but his legacy is incomplete with an accounting of his contributions to modern occult practices in all aspects of his life. He worked tirelessly to pierce the veil between the known and the great unknown. Ooh. We're going to get into some alien stuff. Any books on this one? None of these to talk to. Sleeping student. Let's have a look.
Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising.
There's another book here. Animal symbology.
I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid.
Rooster-reptile hybrid. In the mythology bestiary, a surprising number of creatures come from a very unlikely pairing, that a rooster and a reptile. The list below is not even an exhaustive one. Okay, basilic, head and a body of a rooster, tail of a snake, created from a snake, or a toad egg hatched by a chicken. Its gaze is instantly fatal and its breath can shock victims. Weaknesses, weasels. Abraxas, head of a rooster, a body of a man, serpents for legs. Differing accounts, either an Egyptian god or a demon. Name is said to have a magical meaning, maybe a shortened form of abracadabra. Historical associations with time, destiny and balance. Cocteries, head of a rooster, body and wings of a dragon. Created from a chicken egg hatched by a toad or a snake. Also persisted dedicate. I don't think it's that. Could be. Abraxas is obviously the name, but is that what they actually worship? Anything else? I don't think that's going to be the only thing.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Fire is nature's most beautiful and dangerous element. While we often think only of its destructive potential, it can also represent new beginnings, as fire can cleanse and reshape as well as destroy. It reminds the modern witch that she contains enormous power, which can turn dangerous, even devastating, if used without control. If you want to incorporate fire into your practice, a few pillar candles, red if you wish, will bring power and focus to your next ritual. Or consider building a bonfire where the beauty of the flame is on full display. Bonfire rituals are especially potent when combined with spells of banishment or forgetting. Plagued with thoughts of an ex? What better way to move forward than by taking an old love letter or photo and consigning it to the flames? Anything else I can find? That's what's this closed?
Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning.
After the events of Labour Day weekend, this door will remain locked every Friday at 5 PM until Monday at 8 AM. While School Spirit is an admirable equality and Abraxas Society logo does contain a rooster, the Society is reminded that roosters are not pranks, they are living creatures that did not enjoy being sequestered in the mailroom. Oh god. And we can't go in there, that's probably been redone still. I could speak to Vin, but I think that's going to cut off what we're doing with her, so I think that's it. I think that's everything. Bonfire.
Can you try bonfire? A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire?
Ugh. They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
A large bonfire at the Abraxas house got out of control and spread to the town lawn on Saturday. The Lakeport Fire Department was called to 3180 Freeman Street after several neighbours noticed a smell of smoke. When the fire department arrived, the flames were mostly extinguished. The Society issued a statement this morning apologising for the fire and assuring the community that no underage drinking took place. Of course. This brush with the police comes after the society has been implicated in several high-profile pranks and hosted last year's Memorial Krampus party, a memorial for those of us who weren't taken to the ER for alcohol poisoning. Some students defend the society's antics, while others feel that Abraxas has strayed too far from its occult roots.
Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington, after only one semester in power. Abraxans were surprised to discover the president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning, 2 weeks before the end of the semester. Washington left behind a note saying that she was leaving school and resigning from the presidency, but did not offer any explanations. Abraxas is currently scheduling an emergency election for the presidency, and some members are wondering if the group is in trouble. However, Vin Lang, the previous president, thinks the society has a bright future. Listen, bring the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard. Like I said, when I got to Caledon, I was a gawky theatre kid with a crush on Jack Parsons. Abraxas was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college. Its members have gone on to do great things in many industries. Lang himself may prove of Abraxas' magic touch. He recently celebrated promotion to Director of Administration at Caledon and was just named the first ever recipient of the school's Regent Chair Grant, which will allow him to pursue an MBA.
look for Gretchen Kostov.
The founder of the newspaper? There's gonna be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her. A few reviews of her films, and... Huh.
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
What? The Caledon Women's Equality League is changing their name next year. The group is inviting members to submit ideas for new names, which will be voted on in the upcoming semester. The league has already seen many changes in the last decade. Founder Gretchen Kostov had to fight an uphill battle, first when establishing the group and later when finding them housing off campus. At the time, according to Lakeport law, any house with 2 or more unrelated women living together was legally a brothel. So sad what women had to go through. Since setting up residency at 3180 Fremont Street, the group has hosted numerous anti-war protests and seasonal occult rituals, while members are tight-lipped about their ceremonies. Several members have stated that the group is neither a cult nor a coven. The league started allowing male members last year, prompting their name change. Probably the worst thing they could have done. This is the sad thing. Women have had to fight for equality for so many freaking years. It's completely unfair. Women are still doing it today. This is I've always said this. The world would be a better place with women in charge. It's just my opinion, but I think it would.
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
There's nothing else for us to find in here, so it's gotta be we talk to Vin. We've already read this book.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
Oh, hang on. One more book.
3rd week of September. That's this week.
In the Northern Hemisphere, Mabon occurs in the 3rd week of September and marks the first day of the autumn season, sometimes called Witches' Thanksgiving. It is a day of harvest festivals and nature walks. Summer gives way to fall. Participants often hold feasts to celebrate nature's bounty or channel their creativity into autumnal art and crafts. While Mabon is a moment when light and dark are in perfect balance, it's also a reminder that the easy days of summer are behind us. What will the coming winter bring, and what shadows will lurk in the leveling dark? Is that the only one? I don't think there's any more, is there? Is it just that one? Okay, let's go talk to her again.
Okay, try Mabon.
Oh, here we go. A masked Mabon party?
What the fuck?
And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
Oh no. Dark magic at Caledon Special Investigation. Did you know that here on our very own campus an occult society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. Their reporter won't name the group, who have threatened previous investigators with libel lawsuits, but I can extensively report that last Saturday a Mayburn party took place off campus. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from engraved goblets. At midnight an unknown ritual took place in the basement. Yeah, we've been there. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source who was eager to convince me that Mayburn isn't satanic, it just celebrates the cycle of death and rebirth, and that rumours of human sacrifice are greatly exaggerated. Source ended the conversation after I asked whether their famed Hall of Secrets contained, as many have speculated, a portal to hell. And this was in September 24th, 1984.
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere, talk to anyone. Max?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll post part 1 of my podcast tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
We need to tell the truth.
Someone anonymously threatened the school. I can't get anyone to take it seriously, and I'm looking into it myself. That's the truth.
I knew there was something. Max, this party is how we find the truth. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy. Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
Should know that Loretta's just gonna go anyway.
I could rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
No, we're not gonna rewind to that. We're gonna talk. We're gonna stop the moment party. Can't just keep rewinding about everything. Textbook.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him.
No, I think we need to go to the party as well.
Vin's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days.
Now he's director administrator. Hedgehog.
I need to talk to Vin about Mabon. But can I trust him to be honest with me about it?
Probably not.
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
Yep.
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help. The board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site for the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK. I know he's a dick, but he's an ambitious leader. And he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
It's dangerous.
Loretta was in the house last night. Owen's recklessness could have gotten her killed.
Owen fast-tracked a planned demolition. Loretta was creeping around a condemned building in the middle of the night. Who's reckless here?
I don't understand. You were the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you gonna take my word for it? Or are you gonna keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
Can you stop the Maybon party?
Vin, you have to cancel the Maybon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge.
I don't really want to rewind.
I should rewind and convince Vin to leave when Owen does.
So we've got to rewind. Even though I don't really want to. I don't want to rewind all the time. I think it's like the last one. And the fact that it's been so long since the first game of rewinding, I got used to just doing stuff about rewinding.
I think it's my turn to ask the questions.
Max, I don't have time.
It's illegal.
I saw the stay of demolition. According to the court, the house is staying right there.
And yet, come down it must. Either now, due to a miscommunication with the demolition company, or later, due to an expensive legal battle.
I don't understand. You were the...
We know it does. Yeah.
You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry. Still, thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you. Immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
Go get him. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, wee Snoopy Snoop Snoop. Are we actually going in his
That
office?
should buy me enough time to search the office.
Oh, I can't believe we're doing this.
Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of.
Is this over here? What is that?
can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can.
Yeah, but I don't think Moses would be happy if he knew what cost his happiness is gonna... Oh, hang on, the drawers up in there.
Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged, but I didn't see anything wrong.
Yeah, Addendum 6. But will not demolish the building located at 3180 Fremont Street until receiving a signed order of demolition from the Lakeport County Court. Said order is contingent upon a visit from a structural engineer scheduled to take place on Monday, September 23rd, once the structural engineer confirms that the building is damaged beyond repair. The order of demolition can be resubmitted to Lakeport County. The engineer's report contradicts demolition. Good. Good. That's what we want.
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
What's Callie?
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
What the hell? Is that Owen's voice?
Talks to himself.
Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
A jerk.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location Central Quad.
The hell?
Wait, he was just here.
Yeah, it's weird.
The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962
We know about
by
this.
Nathan Kostock. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
Logos? That's it. Email. Oh, my guys are telling me that you're throwing me them under the bus to the Lakeport PD. Listen, I've got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement, but who told them the demolition had been approved? Who assured me to my face that the court documents are on their way and it has to be tonight? Do you know how much shit I'd be in if the cops had found the explosives? I had to hide them in a dumpster like a fucking mobster. I only took this contract as a favour to Yasmin and we're done. I told my guys to pull the equipment, find someone else to do your dirty work and get your fancy team of lawyers ready, asshole. Stan King, good one.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
Sir, the new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it to your desktop this morning. As I've said, I have some concerns about using your voice. I know we're attempting to arrest the unlikable, unrelatable accusations, but even with more boundary conditions, I used to get you to just say about anything. I'm sure you can imagine the potential downsides and PR nightmares that could follow. Let me know if you have any feedback for your developer. He's an arse. Are you feeling alright? We'll discuss your previous messages after the call with the board. I suggest you get your head on straight before then, Yasmin. I think the real question is how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly that doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying, or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She's clearly the really talented of the family. Owen, I'm getting calls from the demolition company. Stanley's furious and threatening to sue. What happened to the Abraxas last night?
Breaking into his own files? That weird email to Yasmin? That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her.
Safi.
Oh no.
Get Vin away from the door.
Max?
Call Vin.
Are you, like, in there?
President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Max? Is that you?
Fuck it. I'm coming in. You, like, in there?
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
Yeah.
President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I just received a package. Please retrieve it from the mail room.
Sir, it's the weekend. The mailroom is closed today.
Shit.
Shit.
Mailrooms are designed for dissemination and distribution of letters and packages. The U.S. Postal Service was founded by Benjamin Franklin in 1775.
What the hell?
He's coming in.
Fuck it.
I honestly don't mind. Talk in the library.
Owen just said he'd been trying to break into his office?
Vin, please meet me in the library. We need to discuss tech and corporate synergies.
Sure. I'll see you there.
Oh my god. Shouldn't that to begin with? Let's get out of here. Oh my god.
You want to play cat and mouse, Sophie? Let's play.
What is Sappy playing at? Oh.
Sophie could be anywhere by now. Knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas's future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey. I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole, a negative space thing.
Why do I suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just lost it.
Sappy again.
But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
Does it have to do with the Mabon party by any chance?
Mabon? What is that?
Reggie, I know the party was officially canceled. It would be a very bad idea to hold it anyway.
I always appreciate your advice, Max. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack of them down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know. What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
He's changed a lot since the last game.
That was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad? When Sophie was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Sophie. I need to check out each one I find. The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
Yeah, he didn't give a damn, does he? Journal entry. Okay, well that was a productive trip to the President's office. I need to regroup. Here are the people who definitely know more than they're letting on. Reggie, being the president of Abraxas, comes with a certain amount of skullduggery. He's hiding something, it's just a question of what. But Reggie has been working for months to save the Abraxas house. Why would he want to burn it down? Vin knowing more than he lets on is Vin's whole personality. He's a secretive guy, but he's also my friend. He reports to Owen, but he loves Abraxas. Is Vin involved in something or caught in the middle of it? Lucas hates Caledon, emboldened by his podcast. Such a dick. I don't know if Lucas is capable of violence, but I certainly trust him less than I trust the other two. Who else? Here are the people who might know more than they're letting on. Owen, what's his deal? He seems laser focused on his goal of ruining Caledon by turning it into tech bro heaven. Would he burn down the Abraxas house if it stood in his way? Yeah. But I don't think she's involved. She sure wasn't aware that the Abraxas house was about to come down, but Loretta's march was named after her for a reason. Besides, it's always a fair assumption that Loretta knows more than she says. Safi, the wildest wild card, currently running around campus for reasons unknown. Why is she back now? Why is she creeping around looking for information, trying to get me off her scent? I have to talk to her. First person we check, obviously.
Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen.
Would it be him now?
She didn't have time to change yet. Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
Let's just talk to him anyway.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas alumni network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
No, we don't. Well, we got to rewind all the time. We can talk to people first. See, this is the problem. She's learnt nothing from the previous games. From everything that's happened to her, she's learnt nothing. It's alright to rewind for big things, but for absolutely everything, how's that going to help her? Students.
Not a folder to be seen. Good.
Let's have a look around.
I'll bet Safi got a real kick out of seeing this. Yasmin must have commissioned this sculpture after Safi died.
The sculpture elicited a great deal of surprise when he delivered to Caledon's campus. Committed with the artist revealed that it had been commissioned the previous year by President Fayad. No folders. I don't like him at all. I think he's an absolute jerk.
Is it me, or are there more of these gnomes around than there used to be?
I don't know why there are gnomes around. No idea.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test-happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
What did you expect?
Most often, a slammed door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, we didn't part ways on the best terms, and you never responded to my text.
I wanted to. I worried that if I sent you one text, I might send you 1,000. I mean, we talked all morning, and there's still so much more to say.
Well, It's a start.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh, damn. Yeah, I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
Oh. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I'm just looking around exploring. Nice little surprise. Where are you, Safi?
He died doing what he loved. Being struck by lightning really hard.
What am I looking for? Looking for someone with a blue folder.
Sophie. I have to keep looking.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. That's cool.
Sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait. Not today, though.
You got a folder.
Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them? Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
I'm sure you are. Discussing plans.
They certainly seem distracted right now. Maybe I could sneak a peek?
No, it's not going to be them. It's not going to be them. Well, I'm not risking it. No point in risking something I don't need to.
Of course everyone has. Sophie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me?
Knowing her, yeah.
Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Oh. She needs help, doesn't she?
Did I hear that right?
Talk to her again. I've got her this time.
Hey, Jeanette. I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
I'm sorry. I'm still new at teaching, and I'm not used to people caring about my opinion. But of course, I think you're good enough.
Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
Treat it artist statement. The first time I got to hold a camera, I was overwhelmed with the desire to capture an image of my mother asleep in a hammock. My artistic instincts were so strong that I nearly dropped her Kodak P880 on her face. When my mother woke up, grabbed back her camera and forbade me from touching it for the rest of our vacation. I learned a valuable lesson. Photography is about permission. We are surveilled to some degree or another. Any time we set foot on a city, street, or log onto our devices, we can take pictures of people with our phones, watches, or sunglasses, with or without their consent. But to take someone's photograph is very different from simply taking their picture. They might sound like semantics. To photograph someone is to ask another person if you can treat them as a piece of art, not as a commodity or consumer. If it defines communication, introduces playfulness and spontaneity, I butchered that word, and demands collaboration between the photographer and the subject. In a world beset on all sides by technology, which often has an isolating effect, photography remains a technology that connects us to each other.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying.
Oh, bless her. What the heck? What are these? They're weird little gnomes, aren't they? They're just... It's not gonna be them.
Sophie can't have gone far. I need to keep looking.
How do you know she hasn't gone far?
Whoever she is, Sophie's definitely laughing at me right now.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Yeah.
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
You can talk to the jerk.
Unsurprisingly, Owen is being a Karen.
So they're actually going to remove it because of him. He's a jerk, isn't he?
The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now.
You're such a jerk, Owen.
I don't mean to...
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Have a quick look.
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Last night was an unfortunate, entirely avoidable accident. It was handled quietly but could have been catastrophic. It demands immediate action. Go police report, miscommunication with demolition team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast or it could cave in the next trespasser. Mind we are not trying to close Abraxas, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. Regis attempts to get Illumini network on board with the move mixed. Relocation options, not a Victorian mansion for sale, have offered to build new houses, but Illumini are being little shit's obstinate. Pivot 2, counter share new architectural plans, show the log without slogan, ask for thoughts on possible slogans. Yes, we will generate consensus for Tom to look forward. Don't forget Tom's daughter's birthday's next week, don't you?
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Yeah.
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
You know, Stieglitz was one of the first people to champion photography as an art form.
He was, though I'm sure Stieglitz would be horrified at the state of postmodern art.
Well, Stieglitz has been dead nearly 100 years. I'd be disappointed if he wasn't a little freaked out by my work. Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
He's such an arsehole. Can you just punch
You
him?
really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. How dare I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
He really hates us. I don't like him at all. Such a jerk. I really don't like that man. Something about him.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Yeah, damn it, President Teller. It's gotta be this then. There's nobody else here, is there? It's gotta be these. I'm just gonna grab it.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Sign me up.
Please tell me Sophie isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
Yeah. Can't we message Vin right now and just say, how are you doing? Can I meet you?
Sophie is shapeshifted as Vin before. And I'll bet she'd love a chance to mess with her mom.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
That's definitely her.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
You douchebag.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Double exposure.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
While we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2.
Oh.
XOXO.
Safi.
Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
Hopefully now she can tell us what the hell is going on. Like, we really need to know what's going on.
It started in December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, well, it's really more about what I told her, that Arcadia Bay is still standing. And my mom, and everyone else, is alive. But then she told me that until very recently, this wasn't the case. But if I'm here, and Arcadia Bay is also here, I don't know. Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
Oh, we knew they'd
All right,
get
Moses.
on.
Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are.
Got a new message from Max first. I was wrong there on my stairs. Okay, I mean, holy shit, this place is expensive looking. Moses Murphy, right? That's him, he's expecting you. Why'd you make it sound so sinister when I walk in? Will he be like, hello, Chloe, I've been expecting you? Moses doesn't have a sinister bone in his body. I have a bunch of sinister bones in my body. They're my left hand, because I'm left-handed. Sinister is left-handed in Latin. You and Moses are gonna love each other. Yeah, they are. They're just awesome together, aren't they? Name Moses is fine, so we get to look around everywhere, which is really cool. I want to look on everything. Why not? Oh, God. Have I got new journal entries? Oh, I have. After years of waiting, hundreds of miles and thousands of times playing every scenario out of my head, it happened. I met up with Max. And it wasn't a moment too soon for all my worrying. It turned out that Max was the one in trouble and I got to save her ass. Sure, I got into some beef with a loudmouth local and an over-enthusiastic bouncer along the way. Didn't manage to talk my way out of any serious trouble, but to now I've still got it. It was almost too perfect how I swept in on her at this creepy house she was breaking into and whisked her away before the cops came. It was wonderful, but also a little sad. In the truck after we got back, before I crashed out, I was thinking, Max has a whole life now without me. Who are we to each other now? Can we still fit together? I've heard her rummaging around downstairs. I guess I'd better go. I don't think this conversation will be anything like the thousands I've been prepping in my head. Maybe that's for the best. So freaking cute together. Okay, so calendar.
Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now. All the more reason to get her something.
Oh, what you gonna get her, Chloe? Do we get to get her something? Can we actually pick? That'd be kind of cool.
Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high.
Maybe Moses would let me print something for Max's birthday.
We'll ask him in a bit.
This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up at his office and monologued about alternate realities.
'Cause he's awesome.
This is the coolest kettle in the history of heating liquids. I'm not big on the magical schoolgirl thing, but she gets badass points for that eye patch.
Pirate.
If I wanted to make Moses' day, I could ask for his anime recommendations. Is this an art room or a physics lab? Moses seems to know how to blend the two with expertise.
Yeah, Moses is such a badass.
So many post-its. I've got to take this guy outside some night and ask him questions.
Oh, I knew they'd get on. This is so cool.
Moses is going full Pepe Silvia with this investigation.
Those guys at the bar are planning their protest for tomorrow? I don't like that timing at all.
Agreed. And the form is password protected. If someone was able to obtain it...
I'm on it.
Culture clash or something darker. It's been over 9 months since the storm that battered Lakeport and destroyed several local businesses. As residents attempt to rebuild, some of them are uniting in their criticisms of an unlikely target. I'm trying to get my insurances to pay up for months now, says Joey Powell, the owner of Crueller's Bar and Grill, which has struggled to reopen in the months since the storm. Meanwhile, Caledon is happy to screw over the town. The new science complex is just the start. Some locals seem to agree that the university is capitalising on the town's misfortune. Tensions have been growing in recent months, with several altercations taking place between Lakeport residents and Caledon students and staff. Few of these skirmishes have happened in or outside the Snapping Turtle. The bar is a favourite of Lakeport locals and also serves many Caledon students thanks to its proximity to campus. A lot of anti-Caledon sentiment has also been shared on a password-protected messages board on Stritanet forum website. The Lakeport Daily News was unable to gain access to the board, but an anonymous source reported that several members have already been suspended for violating the forum's rules against violent threats. Crazy.
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well.
Yep.
That's where I found Max last night. The place would be rubble if she hadn't been there.
And Max thinks the house is where the fire started. I don't know why it's important, only that it is.
Well, the fire wouldn't have started there if she'd let it get blown up. Early this morning, Lakeport PD responded to the sound of demolition sirens at a mansion on 3180 Fremont Street, the home of Caledon University's secretive Abraxas Society. The building was scheduled to be demolished this fall until complaints about the Lakeport Historical Commission and the Abraxas alumni network were enough to halt the process. Also, they believed. The demolition appeared to be in progress when police arrived. Though no explosive charges were found when police gained access to the basement on Caledon student was found at the start and released after questioning. When asked for a comment, Abraxas president Reggie Kagan replied that the whole thing has gotten so expletive up before realising he was late for a trigonometry class. Caledon's president Owen Taylor yet to respond. Meanwhile, the Lakeport Historical Commission has issued a statement. This is a blatant attempt by the Caledon administration to circumvent the law. The president of a liberal arts college should be familiar with the term hubris and its consequences. He don't know because he doesn't like it.
Is that the dude from the bar last night?
Yeah, he's a jerk. You'll find out all about him soon, don't you worry.
Whoa. What happened here?
Max took that photo before she jumped back here. But I swear the fire was in a slightly different place when she showed it to me yesterday.
So, Max's presence has changed something. But the fire is still on its way.
Where's it gonna be then?
I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Sophie was my best friend. I hate to put her up here, but she's been acting pretty erratic lately.
She is an absolute dark horse in all this. We won't know what she's doing until Max speaks to her. Model kit. Oh, it's broken. Oh no, is he fixing it?
Whoa. I'll bet you could see light years with this baby. A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do?
Sketch, yeah.
I'm not usually into the whole sappy nature drawing thing, but this tree is pretty badass.
So her collectibles are drawings. Oh, that's pretty cool. Inspired by Cherry Tree. Oh, I didn't get any of them. I didn't even know I could do that with her.
A pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything.
Looks like Chloe wants to stay here.
Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Suggest name. Can we pick? Or is she just going to do it herself? Your titties, Dawn, Space Pimple. See what he says. He's going to be like, oh my god, what? Movies.
Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy.
Book. Maya Carter's work went unappreciated in her lifetime, but it's finally getting the recognition it deserves. This collection is a reproduction of her self-published chapbook. It includes 9 short stories from a brilliant memoirist whose life was cut tragically short. Fucking sad, weren't it? This is cool. Okay, let's go and check back in with him.
Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who
Okay,
showed up
that's
at
it.
his office and...
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
Well, first of all, 3D printer.
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more.
This is so freaking cool. No freaking way.
You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it.
Oh. Movie. Maya.
I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Okada?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago... I don't think it was a vision. I think some part of me really went somewhere.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
looking in a mirror. That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No, sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? What's happening right now?
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She saved you, and Arcadia Bay was destroyed.
But the town is okay. My mom texted me an hour ago.
Yes. Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could...
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
She's there again. Yep, Chloe's there.
Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, stay calm and tell me what you see.
It's always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches, like a viewpoint.
The overlook. That's where Safi died.
Safi sent us a message. I like the view from the real overlook just fine, but this, I could stare at this forever. Tell me about it. I've been all over the country, but nothing beats this view. What the hell, Safi? Are you here? Oh, hey, nice to meet you, Chloe. Sorry I forgot to say that last night. What's happening? Well, looks like the gang's all here. What are you doing here? Being dead, mostly. At least some of me is. She's right, the rest of reality was decided by Max, but this place contains the full truth of what happened to us. It remembers. I like coming back here and sitting on the bench just to remind myself. I don't think you should, like, hang out on the purgatory bench. This place is dangerous. I mean, sure, but what's the worst that could happen? For fuck's sake, death. Chloe, grow up, we're already dead. Can we tell Miles just about the text messages?
There's a lighthouse, too. Like the one from Arcadia Bay. There's a sign. It's for Caledon. And my old high school.
So this place pulls attributes from both towns.
The sky is wild. Lots of auroras and shit.
So it's nighttime?
She called off the search. Stopped looking for herself. Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead. Safi, alive. A turbocharged lighthouse beam.
Okay. As far as we know, nothing in this space is real or can hurt you.
Safi practically lives here now.
Left multi trees, right weird voices, sounds of someone crying up overlooking lighthouse, some crazy tableau. There's a lot to learn here if you're willing to explore and watch yourself die repeatedly. I finally know the truth. Can't wait to see what Max has to say about it. I've been everywhere, well, almost everywhere. The lighthouse door is shut. What do you think is in there, Chloe? Oh, what the heck, man.
The, ground turned to my high school bathroom.
So weird. Max and Safi.
Okay, Max is pointing a gun at Safi, and there are a lot of photos.
Photos of what?
No.
Oh, damn.
Max, stop!
Oh. Freaking hell.
Shit. I saw Max. She had a gun, and it always ends a little differently, but I died.
Oh, Chloe. She deserves a happy ending, Chloe does. Both of them do, but...
That's what I've been seeing. Me dying. Max killing me.
You said there were photos. What happened after that?
The lighthouse beam turned on, and... What's wrong?
Chloe, you vanished. Disappeared for about 3 seconds. Before you came crashing back into the cabinet.
What? Where did I go?
I don't know. I think maybe that place takes you back to the moment where Max made her choice. About Safi. About you. Max stitched these realities together, but if you keep going back there, picking at the stitches, it could all unravel.
Arcadia Bay was brought back to life. Why aren't they stuck in that place too? My mom hasn't told me about any weird visions.
Have you told her about your visions? My point is, we don't know what's happening in Arcadia Bay. We can conjecture, but my focus is on helping you.
I saw some of Safi's thoughts and memories. We're stuck in that place together.
Makes sense. Safi is aware of the dual realities, and she's suddenly back on campus. Maybe she's looking for the same answers you are.
She seems... depressed.
Well, you and she are trapped inside your own deaths. Emotionally, I can't imagine what that is doing to the both of you.
But Max chose to save me. Why do I keep dying?
You're returning to the moment of Max's choice. If the choice had been up to you, save yourself or save the town, what would you do?
I'd save the town. I'd sacrifice myself. That's what I told Max to do then. At the time, it felt like what I had to do.
And the overlight seems to reflect that.
So what do I do? How do I make sure I don't think about, you know?
Well, distractions seem to help. Your job. Loud music, lots of people, probably kept you safer. But now that you're aware of it, and what it means, we might have just accelerated whatever is happening. I'm so sorry.
Hey, man. I asked.
We won't risk any more explorations into the overlight. That's what we're calling it now, by the way. I'll do some brainstorming.
He's the
Maybe
best.
research mental techniques for...
Don't bother. You've got to focus on the fire.
But we need a plan. Your visions are growing in intensity, and that place is dangerous.
Oh, Moses.
If you spend more time there, you could end up in the other timeline. The one where you died.
I'm serious. It's okay.
No, it's not.
Why should I get to cheat death? It's not like I deserve it more than my dad. Or Rachel. Max saved me in the bathroom. But she couldn't make it stick. The time she bought me, it's enough. More than I deserve.
Oh, Chloe, don't be
What do you
silly.
mean? Of course you deserve to exist.
Not according to reality, or the universe, or whatever keeps trying to make me dead. Max has done everything she could for me. She always has. The least I can do is be there for her now. So, on to the good stuff. Who do we think is planning to start a fire? And why is this tweed dildo up there?
Lucas Colmenero is a former Caledon professor. He's been stirring up animosity between Caledon and Lakeport.
If he hates Caledon, you and Max won't be able to get much out of him. Max may have gone full ivory tower, but bars are still my scene. I'll head back there right now to chat with him and his protest buddies. Maybe I can learn more about their plans.
This is so freaking cool, this game is. Confront Safi. Where are you, Safi? There she is.
You can do this, Max. It's only Safi.
You, Moses. After a lot of effort in making a jackass of myself, Safi was a step ahead of me the whole time, but at least she's ready to meet now. Where? Snapping Turtle just got here. I think she's waiting for me on the back patio. I'll be right there. Wait, what's that called? What? How about a phrase so we know it's us or not? That's a good idea. How about razzmatazz? I was thinking more like two whales or something normal only we know. But could do your weird ass thing instead. You know what? Forget it. I'm going in. Good luck, razzmatazz. Oh, she's cute. I'm looking around first, because you never know.
I wonder if Safi was lurking around the turtle last night.
I bet she bloody was. Knowing her, she was.
Stop stalling, Max. Go talk to her.
I'm looking around and collecting evidence.
The last time I saw Sophie, I told her I'd support her. But I don't know what kind of support she needs right now. I might need an emergency keg if things with Sophie get too intense.
Okay, I'm here, Sophie.
She's actually here. I almost can't believe it. Sophie?
In the flesh.
Putting aside everything that just happened, I'm really glad to see you. The real you.
Oh. I do not deserve you, Max Caulfield. That's it. Well, don't just sit there and gawk. What did you want to talk to me about?
Why are you here? After all this time?
Oh, is that it? I don't know. Maybe I miss this place. Maybe I wanted to peep those famous leaves, or maybe I have some unfinished business.
Sophie.
Come on, Max. If you ask me basic-ass questions, you'll get basic-ass answers.
Whatever brought you back, I'm glad you're here. I've been worried about you.
Is that why you told my mom I was here? Either you're terrible at taking a hint, or you're just a terrible friend.
She wasn't supposed to say anything. She promised.
Aha! Option 3. A terrible judge of character. You really thought a promise from my mom meant anything? The sad truth is, I'm here for you. Don't give me that dewy-eyed look. I can't decide if it makes me want to kiss you or murder you.
Then why are you returning to Caledon now? Did something happen on the road?
I left here believing I had a purpose. I was gonna find more people like us. But the further I got from Caledon, the more I started to feel... what's the word?
Unmoored?
Deranged. These intrusive thoughts started playing in my head. My emotions were all over the place, and the visions... horrible. Waking dreams of my death. Storm. And I realized it wasn't being on the road or being away from Caledon. It wasn't my mother or Diamond or anyone else. It was you. You did something to me.
I saved you. Your powers were out of control, and I found a way to stop the storm and pull you out of there.
You talk like you understand what happened. Everyone here has forgotten what happened in the storm, but I'm still living it. Do you even know?
Your power went haywire. You broke into pieces. I had to pull you together.
And then what? Think. Where did you go in there?
Some motel room.
It was all these motel rooms. Like the ones Chloe and I stayed in.
Have you considered why?
After Arcadia Bay, I took my grief on the road, from one motel room to the next. The storm brought me back there.
Where did you go next?
I'm remembering. It was like the eye of the storm. Did I block this out? Was I affected by storm amnesia?
Did you and Moses come up with that? Cute.
The lighthouse. The overlook. I remember thinking, it's the same storm. It's all somehow connected. And then I saw you. You were dead on the ground. I thought I could use my power to bring you back. To merge the timelines.
But you saw her too, didn't you?
Chloe. She was surrounded by all the suffering and trauma from the storm. I thought, if I could remove it, maybe she'd be okay. Maybe she and I could start over. All I needed to do was...
The moment you saw her, she was all that mattered. She forgot all about me.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I would find in there. I went into the storm to save you.
Of course you did. You're Max fucking Caulfield, Space-Time's golden girl. You'll always try to save everyone and everything you can. But fuck! How many times do you need the universe to tell you it's not interested? These things we have, they're just cruel jokes. Your powers destroyed a whole town. You really thought the same powers would bring it back without any issues?
I thought I was beginning to understand my powers. But you're right. I've been... naive to think I could ever really know them. Moses and I have been working for months to understand and control my powers. How can I understand them if I don't even trust my own mind?
Now there's a question worth asking, and while you're answering that one, maybe throw in what you and Moses are up to. What are you collecting evidence for? What is that weird selfie photo of you, and why is my name on a whiteboard labeled suspects?
She's been in there.
You snuck into Moses's office?
Don't deflect. You say that you're my friend, that you care about me? Prove it. Tell me what is going on.
Why would I refuse? I'm telling her.
This campus is going to burn to the ground tomorrow, unless I stop it.
How do you... Oh, I see.
Then you can understand why I am using my powers and doing everything I can to figure out how it starts.
If you saw this campus burn down, then it means it was supposed to happen. Who are you to stop it?
What are you saying? I can't just let it burn.
Reality is cruel, but it's still reality. It doesn't bend to your will.
Do you know Moses dies?
Moses dies. I saw him fall to his death. It was horrible.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I know you're doing what you think is right. I really hope it is this time. Oh, look. It's my mom. See what damage you have wrought?
You should take it. You won't be able to avoid her forever.
Fine. Enjoy the lakeside vibes. I'll be back.
Took her back because she knows I'll
She
snoop.
seems really messed up. After talking to her, I have even more questions than before.
Not
Sophie
good.
could be a while. When I'm ready, I should text Chloe and check in with her. Even for Safi, that's some heavy chain smoking.
Anything else?
Chloe used to love collecting these.
Spam car.
Safi never used to let me see what she was working on. Is this an olive branch or a trick?
I'm not reading it. Text Chloe. I'm not reading it.
Whatever Chloe's doing now, I hope she's okay.
SMS. I'm at the bar. Saw you outside with Safi. Looked intense. I'll be inside getting down with the townies. Try to learn more about this upcoming protest. Just IMK if you know me to run into things or anything else. I'll be there in 2 ass shakes.
I'll check in with Max, then see what we can dig up about the protests.
Okay, SMS. Oh, okay, this is where she's going to see him outside, isn't she? Yeah.
Ooh, not sure I want to step into the middle of whatever this is. New plan. Find out more about the protests, then come back to Max. Moses mentioned that professor and some townies organizing a protest on a message board. Better look into it.
There he is, the jerk. Moses. Hi Chloe, this is Moses Murphy. Bless him. Hey Moses, you got some dust specks that need naming. Not at the moment, I just want to open up a line of communication so you can keep me informed about your, you know. Sure, have you heard from Safi yet? Apparently Max has been chasing her ass all around campus. Really? No, I haven't. Be interesting if you two meet, given that you seem to occupy the same quantum position. Right, I usually save that position for the second date. That's a joke. I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. It's what I was saying earlier about the merge. Max seems to have performed. The two of you are sort of cosmetically entwined, it seems. Right, that clears it all up. Anyway, thanks for reaching out. I'll let you know if any weird shit happens again, which, given my track record, is almost certain. Good, I am here whenever you need me. Max. After a lot of effort in making a jacket of myself, Safi was a step ahead of me the whole time, but at least she's ready to meet now. Where? Okay, blah 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 blah, done that. Okay, you know what, forget it, I'm going in. Good luck, Rasmatas. Okay, so nothing. Okay. Thought we'd get the update.
Hey, buddy. You're like a month early.
Expect the dart gun.
If I knew college involved dart gun battles, I might have applied myself more in high school.
Oh, you'd love that.
So this is the Amanda. Be cool, Chloe. Hey. Amanda, right?
Oh, hey. It's quite a show you put on last night. Wish I could have sold tickets for it.
If you're looking to book any shows this month, my band is headed east soon.
Oh, you're in a band.
Oh, I manage them. Drugstore Makeup. They're a mathcore synth-pop art punk band.
Oh, sweet. So, like, the Minutemen mixed with a little Fall of Troy.
Yeah. Spot on.
Send me their stuff. I'll see if there's a date that works.
I'm sorry if all the stuff with Max is, I don't know, weird.
A little. But what isn't weird these days? I'm just glad she's okay. More than okay, actually. She's, like, glowing. You didn't knock her up, did you?
Really? I mean, it was kind of an intense night. And morning. I'm surprised.
You can go see for yourself. She was meeting someone. I think one of her students? I'm understaffed, so I'm not serving back there today.
Makes sense. Thanks.
Max again?
I'm sorry if all this stuff with me.
More than okay.
You talked to her?
Just for a beat. She was...
Okay.
See you later.
I'll be here.
Let's go around here. Gotta investigate everything. Fireworks.
Is there some sort of celebration this weekend? Hey, what's the deal with these?
Damn it. Hey, Joey! We gotta keep these firecrackers outside with the rest. Some of the Lakeport dudes are apparently planning a fireworks party this weekend. Doesn't matter to me as long as it's not in here where they could quite literally blow up in my face.
Sounds reasonable. Not much of a stage, but I could see drugstore makeup blowing some Mountain State minds here. Cool. It's my new best friend. I guess security's pretty lax around here.
Guess so.
What do you do when you're not getting in fights with strange women at bars?
I used to pull shifts at Kreller's before that closed. Now I'm trying to get a job at the timber mill where my dad worked.
What happened to him?
He skipped out on us when I was pretty young. Don't know where he went.
That's fucked up. I'm sorry. So, what's this protest against Caledon all about?
You'll have to ask Joey. He's the man behind the plan.
But you're part of that whole group, right? There must be some reason.
Everyone's got their reasons. I don't expect we'll accomplish fuck all, but it beats sitting around and bitching about it.
I've been hearing about this anti-Caledon group. How do I get in?
You want to protest Caledon? Aren't you a student there?
I'm a prospective grad student, but I come from a town in Oregon that's a lot like Lakeport. I'm tired of seeing rich assholes bulldoze through small towns.
I feel that. Well, there were some informational flyers at the last meeting here. Joey told us to destroy them after, but you never know.
I'll look around. Thanks. See you later, Ren.
You got it.
Nothing to go off of yet. Maybe I can get someone else to open up?
There's gotta be a flyer somewhere.
If I was designing a mascot for this state, it would be an expensive water bottle covered in stickers inside a microbrewery.
Listen. Yes, listen to the podcast.
Dear listeners, there was a moment last night when I thought I might never get to speak to you again. Never share what I've discovered. When the countdown rang out at the Abraxas house and it became clear that the very building I was standing in would be demolished in a matter of seconds, only my quick wits, my poise under pressure, and my determination to share the truth kept me alive. And what have I discovered? That the administration is so hell-bent on destroying the Abraxas house that they're willing to break the law and put lives at risk. The Lakeport County Court has ordered that the Abraxas house cannot be demolished until a structural engineer examines the foundation. That inspection is scheduled for 2 days from now. So why were there explosives lining the walls of the basement this weekend? I have one theory. The Abraxas alumni network is vast and well-connected, the elites of business and politics. Could their fabled Hall of Secrets be filled with illicit blackmail material? Blackmail that current and former members use for leverage against the administration. I'm not the only one with concerns. Students and faculty alike are wondering what sinister truths Abraxas might be hiding. So one must ask, why would President Teller coordinate an illegal fly-by-night demolition? Is the Abraxas Society's iron grip on the administration beginning to slip? Or is the administration so intent on covering up whatever terrible skeletons lay buried inside the Abraxas Hall of Secrets? I will not rest until I have found the truth and reported it to you.
First one to stop a fire from burning down the school gets a gumball.
So we've listened to a podcast.
Imagine living in a place where you can just leave your coat somewhere and it's still there later.
Imagine.
Everyone knows the best grilled cheese comes from a shopping cart in the alleyway outside the bar at 2 a.m.
Cheese out for the count.
Water is an essential part of a healthy beer diet. Back in my shadier days, I would have called this the free shit box. I can't make out much, but I think this is the password I'm looking for. Got the password. Now time to take a look at that forum.
I'm looking to them, I've got a computer.
So this is Joey. He seems intense. Hey. I hear you're the guy to ask about the protest.
No clue what you're talking about.
Of course not. Journal. After my dad died, I had a lot of super vivid, pretty horrible dreams around the same theme. We'd be driving down the road, listening to terrible country music, then wham, 18-wheeler right up the ass. Or we'd be on a stage, torturing some Shakespearean couplet, then wham, enter 40 tons of death. Stage right, no matter how it started, always ended the same way. Thing is, as horrible as these dreams were, I always knew they were just that, dreams, scattered bursts of random brain goo, mostly harrowing sure, but they couldn't ever really hurt me. For a long time now, I've been trying to convince myself that these nightmares were made of the same stuff. Even as they've disrupted my life after I nearly went full freak out in that green room, even as I set out to find Max. They're just dreams, I repeated like a mantra these past months. Well, so much for that. Dreams don't make your entire mind and body disappear from existence before reappearing somewhere else in the room. The look on Moses' face, it was like the lab rat he was studying started firing laser beams out of its eyes. Moses, by the way, is clearly the best thing going in this school. If I had a teacher like him growing up, I'd probably be studying the effects of weight loss drugs on gerbils right now. But if even he can't understand what the hell is going on with me, well, maybe the 18-wheeler is right around the corner after all. Oh, Chloe, I hope not. Right, we need to find a computer. Can I use her laptop?
Hey,
Message board.
Do you know anything about this protest that people are planning online?
I've heard some things. I tried looking into it, but their forum is password protected.
I think I might have that password, actually.
For real? Let's take a look. And we're in.
Crullers mod. The process is on 9:22 time and place to be at. Find or message me for details. Hell yeah, it's been doing for this to get my sign and torch ready. Right, brother, I'll have to skip bowling league. Drive up from Brattleboro for this. We're missing for anything. They will all pay tomorrow. All the elitist fucks who allowed Lakeport to suffer while Caledon grows richer. All the students who turned their heads or didn't give a fuck about us in the first place. They won't be able to ignore us now, that's for damn sure. I I haven't been to any of the meetings in person yet, but that's about to change. I'll be there with bells on tomorrow. Love the enthusiasm, but remember, even though this is a private message board, always assume infiltration. Only one-on-one conversations with trusted friends are safe. Roger that. Heard, boss. See you tomorrow.
Nothing like a little Latin to class up your angry protest. I'm guessing the mod is Joey. Anyone willing to skip bowling league must be serious about combating institutional corruption. This dude is legit scary. And none of his buddies seem concerned at all. And the winner for most creative use of the $sign goes to Cardinal Sin. They're pretty paranoid about infiltrators. Which means I'd better do a really good job infiltrating their shit.
These fucking assholes. How is any of this going to help? They're gonna set back everything we're doing to rebuild the town.
Yeah, there's still time.
Protest hasn't happened yet. We could still keep it from getting out of hand.
You're right. I'll tell Noelle to get campus security ready.
Good plan. I'll see if I can get any more info out of Joey. See you later.
I'll be here.
The forum is scary. But it gave me a lot of good intel to use with the bartender.
I'll speak to Lucas as well.
We'll go for tomorrow?
Excuse me?
Protest, man. I'm on the message board.
What's your tag?
We've been chatting for weeks. I'm Cardinal Sin.
I see. Well, maybe you are, but no way to know for sure, is there? Why weren't you at the last meeting?
Dude, it was bowling league. We had our match against those dillweeds from Brattleboro. Did you expect me to no-show?
I guess that checks out. Maybe you missed the meeting, but you must know the group motto from the message board. What is it?
Shh. That one.
Sic Semper Tyrannis, which I believe translates to, how sick will it be when we squash these tyrants?
Close enough. All right, you're good. Hate to be so paranoid, but you know how it is. We muster here, noon tomorrow, and then head straight for the admin building. And prepare yourself. This reckoning has been a long time coming. Things could get heated.
That's what I'm banking on.
Yep, it's him. He's gonna cause the fire. Him and his protest.
This lady doth motherfucking protest. Time to tell Max she's got a girl on the inside.
Right, I need to speak to... I'm gonna meet up with Max in a bit. Examine I don't need to examine her laptop again. I'm speak to Lucas, the dirt bag over here.
So, do you live here or what?
I'm trying to work.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize this bar became a co-working space overnight. Get back to your blockchain IPO, or whatever. What's the deal with that guy Joey? Is he like, your leader?
Go ask him yourself. I'm busy.
I'm hearing about this protest against Caledon. I want in.
I'm afraid your association with a certain former colleague of mine means I will have to decline further conversation.
Alright then. Dick.
Really? Why?
Goodbye.
Dick. I hate him. Well, I'm already in, mate, so whatever. Right, I'm actually going to finish this one here, guys. I know it's just getting really good. We will be back next week with more Life is Strange Reunion. I cannot wait myself. We'll be meeting back up with Max, preparing notes, and trying to stop this fire. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. And until next time, take care.